You know, this is actually quite a nice garden. Gardens are one of those things I really should appreciate more than I do. It's one of those things that I just acknowledge and it's like, yeah, it's there. I probably should sit out and enjoy them more. Instead of sitting in here, like, late at night, talking to myself. Well, I got dark real quick. Hey there, guys! My name is Nix, and welcome back to Virtue's Last Reward. My brain was still in Kingdom Hearts mode for some reason. Last time, last time we spoke a lot, found a bomb, and looked at a mushroom. That's not an exaggeration. I've forgotten the voice I gave Alice.
Going to have to cross the water to get over there. Please be careful. If you slip, you could fall into the stream.
Yeah, she seems timid enough to warrant like a kind of... Ah. Selecting the blue arrow will move you from the current area to... You don't say, game. Literally all that was like a don't fall in the river. I'm not that narrow, Jesus, but thank you for your concern, Luna. Got a handle. Yeah, I was going to say it's similar to one of those they use for tightening up bolts or nuts, whichever the one is the actual one that you screw in, not the one that you put on the end to keep it from moving. Technical terms aside, I know I'm so good with those. Buttons! There are 3 red buttons on the panel.
I pushed them, but nothing happened. Do you think they're broken? Maybe you just need to press them in a specific order.
Yeah, I don't know about that yet. Hey, look, a key. And a spade. / shovel. I don't know the difference. Huh? There's something next to my foot. Hey, look, a bronze key with a gem on top. And a large shovel. Okay, it's a shovel. Thanks, game. You solved my issues. Can I? Nope. Can I, like, dig here? Alright, let's try digging here. Just gotta dig up the whole garden. Box with a bronze lid. Well, gee, I wonder what I combine you with. Torn scrap of paper. Piece of paper I got out of the copper box. One edge is rough like it was torn. So I'm guessing I've got to find, like, 2 hops of a note. Okay, well, I found one of them. Ooh, what are those plants over there? I feel like I've seen them before, but I don't know. So, we got... Okay, so from this, I have to work out, like, 3 puzzles. So, the first one was buried, which, yeah, we've seen. The mushroom holds the key to the silver chest, or like tells you where the silver chest is. And yeah, I've seen these plants. I don't know what they're called. And part of me is like really annoyed about that because we've had them. We have like one in a house plant somewhere. Hey, look, a pepper. Is that a pepper? It's an orange pepper. With a coin in it. That's what paprika looks like. I've only ever seen it in like powder form. Hey, it's a paprika!
No, that's a pepper. Probably a bell pepper.
Okay, yeah, I was right. God damn it, Sigma, you're making me doubt myself.
Paprika is what you call the spice you make from...
Oh, now I know. Oh, huh. Why is it split in half?
I'm not sure. Wait, is there something in there?
My voice for Luna makes her sound short of breath permanently. Oh yeah, let me take a look. Got a yellow coin, or like a poker chip or something. Fuck you, Paprika. Never actually seen that film. Apparently it was really good. There's some vines with cucumbers growing on them, hanging off the edge of the frame. Are these like potatoes or onions or something? Not onions. There are leaves sprouting out of the ground here. They look like onions. Yeah, okay. Thought they were onions. And these someone's growing tomato vines on these stakes. Each vine has several red tomatoes hanging off of it. Well, good news, even if no one ever actually gets out of here, we can just live here permanently. You know, provided we don't explode. Potted plant. It's just a flower pot. There's nothing special about it at all.
Wait! Don't people usually hide their house keys under a pot, under a flower pot or in the mailbox?
They do? I don't know. Living in England, we don't have mailboxes.
Just trust me. I'm sure there's something under there.
It's a silver key. Thanks, Luna. Oh, I was hoping that examining it further would give me more, I don't know, comedy effect. I wondered what the hell that was then. It's the arrow. I was like, what the hell is this over here? So we've got Toy Ego Eris.
This is... It looks like a tombstone.
So the people buried in here are Mr. Tufroy and Mrs. Ego Eris?
What?
Well, that's what it says. Tufroy Ego Eris. I feel like that's Latin or something. It's gotta be.
That's an epitaph. Something they feel that represents them. Or just a phrase they liked.
Part of me wants to, like, Google this, but I feel like if I do, I may end up with spoilers, so I'm not gonna bother. What does it mean?
Beats me.
Any ideas, Luna?
It looks like it's Latin, but I don't know what it means either.
It's like a more scared clover. Yeah, it works.
Did you see this? It looks like there's a keyhole down at the bottom.
You're right. First, metal detector. Who needs metal detectors? That's like a lion, I'm pretty sure. Looks like there's some sort of tile mosaic on the bottom of the pond.
A lion?
Yeah. Looks like a lion, alright. There's a tile mosaic on the bottom of the pond. Okay. Will you tell me what these plants are? A white flower with green leaves.
It's a skunk cabbage.
Oh, well, that makes me feel worse about growing them.
The white flower part is actually a leaf.
There's a bunch of skunk cabbage here. Well, okay, that's nothing interesting. Oh, look, a key. And a knife. Metal scale. There's a plate on each side. On the right plate, a gold key. Probably goes in a keyhole. I mean, what else do you do with a key? Thanks, Sigma. And on the left plate, a small knife. Looks blunt as fuck.
This looks like a paring knife.
What's that?
It's a knife used for small delicate work like divining.
Divining? Oh, divaining. I can't read. I don't know why I don't know how I got through 2 visual novels. I haven't got through 2. This is the second. Technicalities.
Used for small delicate work like divining shrimp, but you can use it to cut pretty much anything.
That's awesome. You know all about cooking and stuff. But Alice just cuts things with her bare hands.
I guess it's time I showed you just how good I am at cooking things.
I was gonna say, that sounded a lot more. I imagined that was going to be a lot more sinister of a statement, and then I read it and I was like, that just sounds kind of dumb, out of context.
I think I'll start by cooking you.
Sorry. What's in the drawer? Is the... Yeah, you put the plates to see which is heavier. What are you? Piece of metal? You don't say. So, from what I remember of La Poster over there, the silver one has something to do with the mushroom, of which I'm pretty sure I need to dig up with the spade. However, I want to look at this tombstone again, preferably with the silver key in hand. Let's see if the key I got works. Nope, no luck. I don't think this key's for the keyhole. Okay, so there's a tile mosaic. Well, let's go and see what the, Let's go have a look at the mushroom again. And then we've got shovel in hand. Okay, mushroom, can I dig you up? A red spotted mushroom. I think I'll try digging here. How big are these boxes? Just like a weird thought thing. So can I combine you with this? So I think I see what I meant to do with this. However, I do need the third one. And do I still have the shovel. You know what this means? I'm going grave digging, guys.
You're going to dig up the skunk cabbage? Nothing. It's never done anything to you.
Don't worry, I'll replant it when we're done. Well, I figured that was the answer if I can't dig up the grave. And now I see what buttons I have to press. Left, right, right, left, middle, middle, right. Let's go! There's nothing on the benches there. Nope, glad we cleared that mystery up. Let's go to the bench! Not the bench. Let's go to the buttons. Don't know. Why did I get bench from? Buttons! Yeah, I know. And that stops the waterfall. The waterfall stopped.
I guess that was the waterfall control panel.
Thank you. I've forgotten your name.
The indentations are so small and circular, so we probably need something that matches the description. You have anything like that?
Small and circular, huh? A metal plate. It's 4 indentations. A lot of these indentations are made for 4 small circular things.
Looks like we put coins into these indentations. There are 4 of them. You have 4 coins?
Not yet. So, I assume this is where we do metal detector based things.
This is a metal detector. It's pretty much what he says on the tin. Use it to detect metal. What sort of range do you think it has? It depends on the amount of metal. Large objects can be detected even if they're several meters underground. That's amazing! But what about the small things like a ring or a screw? Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes you can't find that sort of thing, even if it's only a few centimeters underground. Oh, so you need to be pretty close to it for the metal detector to work then.
Well, now I've got to work out what I do with this metal rod, this knife, and this piece of metal. Don't know what I'm doing.
Is that a Japanese Zelkova? It can grow over 20 meters, so this one is probably still pretty young. Does that mean it'll break through the ceiling eventually?
And maybe we can use it to escape.
Hey, that's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Oh, I know. It's because it's idiotic.
Alice, you okay? You sound like you got something stuck there for a moment.
No, I'm fine.
Oh God, Alice, what are you becoming?
It's nothing. I swear. I'll be fine.
The curse of Donald lives on. Oh, I meant to use the metal detector on these. Okay.
Oh, look, the metal detector's reacting to this one.
Okay, can you grab that one then?
Right.
Any of the others cause any reaction?
No, just this one. Here you go.
So I got a cucumber. Get knifed, bro. Okay, we got a green chip. So I'm imagining Yeah.
Oh, this one's react. This one is reacting to this onion.
All right, let's dig it up. Yeah, so all of these probably have a coin inside them, like the pepper did. This was the only one that got a reaction, right? Okay, so now if I do this, get a white coin. So now, and then finally, the tomatoes. So now I've got 4 coins. Can I combine these two? Oh look, I got a lever handle. It looks like we flushed the bathroom with this. So now I assume what I have to do is go to this and try and work out like which way's more, which way's least. Like the, yeah, I figured that was what we were getting at. So if I do so I need something to write this down. Where is my pen? Why don't I use my phone like a normal human being would? Why do I insist on using pen and paper? Okay, so I've got at least one. So if my logic is correct, green is the heaviest, then... Oh, no, wait. No, I need to... So, yellow is heavier than... Okay, so I think I have enough... What? It just flew everywhere.
Do you think it's broken? Let's see.
Oh, I get it.
Alice, you're doing that thing again.
If you use the scale more than 5 times, it triggers the spring, which makes the whole thing shake.
We'll do the same thing if you stop using it before you've reached 5 times. Oh, right. Please pick up all the coins.
Well, now I've got the coins. I feel like I've got my answer, but... So, green's the heaviest. Then yellow. And white. And red. What? What's that noise?
Sounds like something unlocking.
No, wait, that's not you.
It sounds like something is unlocking.
Seriously, Alice, get that fucking looked at. Oh, a panel. Guess it wasn't just a panel. It was actually a door.
And there's a screen inside of it.
It's showing 9 stars.
Well, what are we supposed to do with them?
Well, why don't you try touching them?
Press the star buttons in the correct order. Yeah, I figured that wouldn't do anything. Can't figure it out.
You can do it.
What have I not looked at? Other than like up there. What am I missing? Well, I haven't used this yet, so there's the obvious answer. What's this thing on the wall? Oh, I use you for this. Handle fits perfectly in the hole in the wall.
Good. Now try turning it.
I'm not sorry for my decisions I've made in life. Hey, look. When I turned the handle, it got dark.
It looks like the light that was up there went down.
Maybe that light was some sort of surrogate sun. If that's the case, it didn't just go dark, it became nighttime.
Well, the garden needs a nighttime?
I guess so. Or maybe there's some hidden meaning in switching from night to day.
Let's go see if anything's changed now that it's dark.
If we want it to be afternoon again, all we have to do is turn the handle, right?
Okay. Have you changed? Oh, it's too dark to tell. Really? It's too dark. Maybe we should go somewhere else. I can't see anything. Come on, really? Oh, that's clever as fuck. That's really good.
Hey, look at that. These stars?
Maybe I do. Was that when night falls, the stars come out?
Whoa, that was weird. Purple, blue, yellow, and that last one's pink, and I think the other was like green.
The star showed up once night fell. What?
What? Alice, what is going on with your voice?
I really wish I fucking knew.
Seriously, like, why? Why do you sound like this, Alice? What is wrong with you? I know you're like ancient and technically made of ice at this point, but whatever.
Stars that showed up once night fell. What if there's some significance to that?
I just want to look at which one the purple one was again. Or like the pink one? Purple? Pink? It was the one, yeah, the one prior to this. The star's definitely red. Is it? Fuck, it's pink.
The light is right underneath it. This is a big star.
So far I found one star. That's all you'll get on TripAdvisor. Here's a green one, and it's in... Am I meant to be able to make out the hexagon underneath it? The star looks pretty green.
That's a pretty small star. I'm impressed you even saw it.
So far I found 2 stars. So can I have a look at all of them? Is that my idea? Here's a blue star. This one's blue.
I feel like I could just reach out and grab it.
How romantic.
Well, I am a woman.
No, you're a duck. Shut up, Alice.
It looks a little large for me to carry, though.
So far I found 3 stars. Where are the others? There's a purple one. This star is purple.
So small and cute. Oh, I fucking love it.
So far I found 4 stars. And the 5th being... It's a good question.
This is the stream that runs through the garden. When it's night, stars show up in it.
So if I move this way, can I see? Possibly? Well, not from this side, I can't, but... Oh, duh, the fucking yellow one that's right in front of my face. This star is yellow.
Size, shape, and color are all exactly what I'd expect from a star. Guess you could say this is a typical star. I would say it's mid-sized.
So far, I found 5 stars. Like, am I meant to pay attention to their size, or... I feel like she wouldn't have said, like, anything about them if I wasn't meant to pay attention. Well, let's put it back to daytime. And God said, let there be light. Or at least when I turned the handle. Turning back the handle made the room bright again.
The light that went down when you turned the night came back up.
So now the sun is out and it's gone from night to afternoon.
It's not how time works, Luna. You've missed the morning. The stars in the correct order. I'm debating purple. Why have I got D written? What the fuck is D? Like, seriously, what the fuck is D as a color? Why did I write D down for blue? Maybe I wrote it down for dark blue. Maybe that was it. Awesome! Solved it!
Good work.
Look at the screen. Sun, star, moon. Huh? Wait, this is...
The safe password.
You found a safe password. To view it, navigate to pass in the tab archive. So if I press these in like any other order, what happens? Yeah, so I've got to press them in a set order. So if I go back and look at them in size order... Oh... If I just go back to it being nighttime. Okay, so I feel like if I put them in size order, I should be able to... Yep, it was a reverse size order. Thought so.
You did it!
Hey, check out the screen. This one's blue.
Whoa, what's going on?
The screen's changed.
You now found a safe password. So I assume one of these is the you can escape password, which I assume is the second one.
This is a safe, right?
It looks like one at least. There's a safe that looked like this in the crew quarters too.
Let's see if we can get it open. Completed. There's the one I got second. Yes! It opened!
You did it!
Good job, Sigma.
Got a gold file. To view it, visit the secret tab in the archive. Now, tell me, how the fuck does this work? How does it open? How does it load up different contents?
Blow it open again.
Is there something inside?
Yep. We got blue. We got like, I don't know, they maps or something. We got key cards and we got another key.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
Let's have a look at it then. First off, oh boy, that's a map. That's a very big map.
On the upper left it says, Floor B.
Map we found in the crew quarters said Floor A.
So A's the top floor and B's the bottom floor? I mean, I know we took the elevator down to get here, so...
Right.
Let's keep going. There are more things in the safe. This is...
Key card to the Ambidex room.
It has a moon on it. I've changed back to my original voice now.
You know what? This is more audible at least.
Just be warned, I could
Slip into Donald at any time.
Oh god, no. Yeah, this is the moon card the announcement was talking about.
There's two of them in here, just like with the sun card.
You should take one, Alice.
Why?
Well, you're a solo. Luna and I'll take the other one, so Luna and I'll take one, so you just take the other.
Right. Thanks.
So, what have we got next?
It looks like a piece of paper.
Ribosome 9, the Nevada test site, CBDEA. What is this?
Some kind of...
Diagram?
Doesn't make any sense. I wonder what it is.
I'm looking at it, trying to work it out, and like... Rhizome 9. That one's new to me. Oh well, just forget about it for now. Anyone else noticing like the red dot and then like some of the others which are like in between where the lines would connect? Can't help but feel this is important. Oh well, just forget about it for now. We can always come back for it later.
There's 2 more things in here. Stop trying to Alice, stop trying to impersonate me. I don't know what you're talking about. What's this?
Immunoglobulin? Immunoglobulin? I don't know why I'm still trying to do voices. Immunoglobulin. Isn't that some form of hemoglobin to do with your immune system?
It looks like a note.
It says IG equals immunoglobulin.
What's immunoglobulin?
It's another word for an antibody.
You mean like the thing in your body that fights off bacteria and viruses and stuff?
Yeah.
So, what's this supposed to tell us?
Honestly, I have no idea.
The only thing left is this key.
That must be the key to the exit!
Alice, you're scaring me.
I'm scaring myself! I don't know what's controlling me!
Yeah, I think you're right. We should be able to use it to open the door.
Awesome! What are we waiting for? I feel like we missed a little segment where we got to speak to someone. This says lock on it, so it's probably the lock for this door. Alright, let's open the door.
Yes, let's. Please do.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1! Turn the key. You found it! Good job! I just like breaking the wall for a moment. Like, I feel... Is that one of the golden files you specifically told me not to read? Because it'll, like, spoil the game or something? I'm assuming it is, so... Yeah, I'll not read them. No sooner had we stepped out of the garden than I saw 3 people I'd watched leave through the green door sometime earlier. I feel like I misread that. Whoa! What are you guys doing here?
We ought to be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Map? Oh, right. I took the map out of my pocket and spread it out in front of us.
You 3 came in through the blue door, right?
Bobby can't help but wonder if, like, the other thing we picked up is like a map that overlays this place. Yeah.
And which room did you go into?
This fan-shaped one. It's called the Bee Garden.
Bee garden?
It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Look, you can see for yourself later, alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
And then we met up. Right here.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You want to have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited. So?
Sure, let's have a look. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. Sorry, is that a picture of a lion firing its laser beam? What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Whoa, that's nuts.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Damn! Why is Alice so fucking savage?
Hey! You want to start something, lady?
Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit, and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait, did you say cold sleep? That's when they freeze you, right? And you can stay that way for a really long time. Didn't Ace say something about this in the first game? It was brought up once and like never really again. We did definitely have a conversation about cryogenics.
Yeah?
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
3 of them are us.
3 people? Who?
You mean 3 of us were? We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
How long were they here?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why not Alice?
Because you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice.
Oh yeah, she's all water.
Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I know who you are, lady.
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9.
Oh, cool. We're going with this again. Cue the Joe Satriani.
It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8.
I feel like I googled this, but I can't remember what it was.
No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From Clover.
Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
She's divulging all your secrets, Alice.
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you. That is, if she even said anything to you at all.
No, don't play dumb like the first nonary game never happened. Technically second, if we're arguing.
It was a lie. A joke?
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation. It went something like this. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen, mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually became simply Alice. Rumors that her body made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her.
I mean, you're dressed the part.
I mean, really? How could anyone believe something so ridiculous? The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
How fucking crazy would it be if she's not actually the Alice that we know? Well, what will make people? Why will people make that mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Because of how you're walking out, Luna is also just as savage.
Well, it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant.
And fucking old! I can also join in with the roasting.
Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen?
How far up your own ass are you?
I don't think that's the only reason, though.
I mean, you are an Egyptian queen, so fair.
Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on.
We're all the amnesiacs here.
I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though.
Because she knows the truth, damn it!
Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him, and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
Yeah, probably. At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center. Much beeping on the way was done. Oh, that's new. Memento mori. If the ninth lion ate the sun. This is.
It looks like another warehouse.
It looks like the same warehouse.
Hey, look.
3 more doors.
They're all white.
They're all glowing white. You think...
These might be the next set of chromatic doors.
I'd bet on it. Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors. So the next set of doors are white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
Right. Let's head back to the floor A. Never mind, they're here. No, wait, nope. That's not the answer. You know, this beeping's not annoying in any way, shape, or form, is it? Warehouse A.
Oh, thank goodness.
Hey, Kay.
You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see. He
What? What happened to Quark?
collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment.
I wouldn't trust that grinning bitch with caring for anyone.
You should go.
Oh no.
Tenmyoji shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran after him.
Quark. Come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
What's wrong with him? Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
You son of a bitch. This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
Luna, can you do us a solid? Oh, right. Well, we've got Luna.
Luna?
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
Wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but...
You have to take a look at him then. Please. Quark needs your help.
Okay.
I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an ATOM. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
Okay. We just have a MRI machine. And it's called Adam. Eh? I don't know. So what can that thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark?
Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
The whole process took only a few minutes. Don't know why I'm reading that in Sigma's voice. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds his results lit up on the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and she read them. And as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark, before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him.
This is not good.
I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark is...
Dead?
Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Yes. He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
This was the one that supposedly had ruined the outside world. How has he got this? Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean.
Yeah. I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Dio and Luna were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I'd stayed behind after the AB game, and they all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like, one way or another, everyone had heard about Radical 6.
No. He can't... How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelivir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
Yeah, we looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
Nope, nothing like medicine. I mean, it was just like a park. Lots of vegetation and stuff, but no medicine.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine, but nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh, God. And he's going to... Oh, God, no.
Look, just to be sure, the three of you went to the treatment center, right? And you're sure it wasn't there?
No, there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Treatment pods. That's it! If we put Quark in one of those pods... For a moment, there was a silence.
Quark?
Quark!
What have you got in your hand?
Oh, thank God.
I specified that. I said hand, I just didn't pronounce my H.
You're awake!
Get away from me!
Put your hat back on, you look weird without it.
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But How?
Murder!
Like this!
Or suicide. Please no. Quark's hand moved like lightning. He grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Pretty tough for a kid. Hey, guys! I could use a hand here!
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Temioji! What the hell are you doing? Get over here! Temioji! Can you even hear me?
Oh. Right.
Damn you!
I'm very aware I've peaked my microphone, but
Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape!
what the fuck is this biblical shit?
Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me!
This is all kinds of fucked up.
Kill me!
Please put the scalpel down before you stab one of us. Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him. Thank you, Sigma. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength somewhere. Thank God. Good. Thanks, whoever that was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of this scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. Maybe that's what he is. I feel like that's why the biblical shit happened. What are we gonna do? We've gotta calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Superel Beta.
Oh,
Soperil?
that's yeah, I can see why we're not thrilled about that one.
That's the anesthetic! The one that's in our bracelets!
Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just... Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
He's finally calmed down.
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves, everything's normal. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
All right, I guess we're good for now.
Yes,
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
he shouldn't wake up for a few hours.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical Six?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
Yeah, little sus. That the truth?
Why would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are
you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
I feel like it. Stop grinning, you creepy bitch!
Yes. At least, I think so.
I don't know why I've gone to hating Clover suddenly. Maybe it's the permanent grin and the pink hair that makes me really go for the yandere angle for her. I mean, it's just stereotypical yandere. That and the fact that she actually tried to kill everyone in one of the endings previously. In the previous game, anyway. So what kind of virus is Radical 6? I haven't read the clipping, don't fucking judge me. Oh my god, I think that's the first time I've not seen her smile. And even then, it's like, still showing teeth.
What are you doing?
I turned and followed Tenmyoshi's gaze. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Oh god, what's the woman made of ice going to do now? Apparently, she had been the one to take it away from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taken it to protect him, or for some other, more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well done, Sigma! At least you're on the same level as Junpei. Alice? Hey, are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Optimism, ho!
We're all dead already.
That's a believable lie, actually. That one's believable. I'm gonna just keep digging this conspiracy hole until someone finally hands me a ladder to climb out of it and see what the fuck I've done.
Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
Radical 6?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone!
Are these like repressed memories she's having?
There won't be anyone left!
Holy fuck.
I'd rather die here!
Wait! Alice! It's a good thing we've got 3 beds, isn't it? We were all too stunned to even try and restrain her. We just stood there as she spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it! I shook myself and took off after her. But those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. As I kicked my bin. Shit! Which way did she go? Right? Left? I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out of the infirmary. Is this my choice? No, I've got a couple more before I do that.
You lost her.
Yeah. I don't know which way she went.
Well, let's split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
Look, if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Yeah, Dio. Gotcha.
Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah. I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
At Phi's command, we scattered, filtering off into the different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet. Lounge. The lounge. No one here, huh? Damn. Where did she go? Complaining wasn't going to help anything. I needed to go look somewhere else. That terrifying moment where we open the door and she's on the other side with the blade. It's like, oh god, I regret all of my life decisions. Well, the jellyfish are a nice touch. Shoot. Nothing in the treatment center either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If we hadn't stopped Quark. I need to hurry. Headed to the garden next. Are we just sure she wasn't in one of the beds? I feel like that's an entirely plausible situation. Also just thought, is there an A garden? I'd quite like to go there, see what that looks like. Who set up the waterfall running again? At least the holes are still here. I'd only gone a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. Hi, Fi! You found her? How's she doing? Is she dead? She's dead, isn't she? Alice!
Oh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up.
Huh?
I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary.
Then she's, alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
Isn't there a disease that makes you... Oh, no, wait, that's Danganronpa. Never mind! So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Right. Alice was lighter than I expected. How nice of you, Sigma. And Fi and I managed to set off toward the infirmary at a brisk trot.
All right, please pay attention, everyone.
She's made of Ice Nine. I fucking knew it.
You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
I know that's what we were getting at, but my brain just went,
She's also like a 12-year-old boy.
what? How's that even possible? I'll explain the radical voice changes. On the way back, Fi had gone to retrieve the rest of those participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no.
You were doing good there, Clover, and then you smiled at the end.
No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunogoblin?
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6. Those antibodies are the basis for Excelavir.
Wait, what about those pods in the treatment center? Can we just stick them in those?
Right. I thought of that too, so I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately...
They can't cure it.
Correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelavir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
As he spoke, Tenmyoji moved over to Quark and lifted his small unconscious body off the bed. Quark shifted slightly as Tenmyoji moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. Have you been drinking, Quark? That was definitely the sound of a bottle. I bent over slowly and picked it up. Is this medicine?
What?
Well, what is it?
Hold on. There's a name on the label here. Axela.
Excelavir! You found it, Sigma! That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
It fell out of Quark's pocket.
Why did Quark have it?
Perhaps he found it earlier.
Earlier when?
We explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket.
He hid it?
Whether or not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. And to be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Mona.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
I see the issue here where there's only enough for one person.
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm
Yes.
sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
Yep, I feel it.
There's only enough here for one person.
Mm-hmm.
The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun. And the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
In other words, we can't split the dose in two or something.
Right.
Oh, this fucking sucks. We all stood stunned. Fi moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes and then stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
You think there might be some more back in the laboratory?
No. Unfortunately not.
No.
Oh, God.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
Who should we give it to?
Alice or Quark?
What the hell is this? There's no way we're only going to save one of them.
And what are we going to do?
Do I have to spell it out? We're going to save them both.
How?
That's... I needed to calm down. Think. Has to be some way to save both of them. It was there, I knew it. To be continued. I assume I need to do some other ending things. Okay, so I need to flick this way. Save my game. Okay. Oh, so I need lock number 4. There's not enough antiviral medication. Okay, so what? So I assume the way this is going to work is I have to go through... What are you? Blue door. Oh, okay. So I assume I have to go down a different timeline in order to get past this lock. At least I assume that's what the game's telling me. Well, I was initially planning on like keeping going and recording 2 parts. However, this is just going to be a long part by the looks of it. Yeah, my plan's probably to go back up here and go the other route where I actually picked Betray. Yeah, that's probably going to be my plan for next time. And then we can go down one of these trees. and do other things, hopefully, that don't get locked off to me. It says lock 4, so I assume there are many on this tree, and probably a true ending. Which, to be fair, like, there are 2 that are longer than the other, so maybe this is one of them. That's all by the by. Doing all these voices is not good for my throat, and I probably should do vocal warm-ups or something beforehand to make sure I don't completely fuck my throat up. Oh, man. I wish I'd had something to drink. Like, water-wise. I'm not an alcoholic. Mostly. But, again, by the by. Thank you guys for watching this part of Virtue's Last Reward. If you like the video in any capacity, give the video a like down below. Leave a comment on... I don't know. I'm just umming and ahhing over which way I should go. Where I possibly might be able to find this, this Axelixer? Axelixer sounds right. Also, like, Radical 6 turns people into hate machines, but also, like, they want to kill themselves? And it's apparently a terrorist weapon? I don't know what's going on yet, and I feel like I won't for the longest time. However, if you want to keep up to date with this series, because that was a 3 out of 5 segue. Okay, I'm being generous, 2 out of 5. But yeah, if you want to keep up to date with the series, consider subscribing to the channel. Or, I don't know, YouTube has a bell these days. You press that and then it actually gives you notifications. Apparently it gives you email notifications, which I'm not keen on, but YouTube is weird with subscribers these days. Apparently it shows you what it thinks you want to watch, which is, I thought, the whole point of the subscribe button, but apparently not. YouTube, sort your fucking problems out, man. I'm never gonna get anywhere if I keep saying shit like this. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I've been Nix, and I will see you guys next time. Laters!